Welcome everybody to the first ever No More Mutants show, podcast, whatever you guys want to call it. My name is Ralph the Mouth.
I'm Big G.
We're coming to you live from Studio G&P,
Yes, sir.
from Cutler Ridge, Florida. We're coming to you live. We wanted to start this video podcast to show everybody we're fans, we're real, we're human. We're not those big talkers out there who say, yeah, go follow us and, you know, we like comics and stuff like that. No, we actually have comics. I'm sorry, I just touched the actual mic. We have comics. We got merchandise. We are geeks, and we're in the hood. So we just wanted to come to you live, and we got some stuff that we want to talk about today.
We're going to talk about movie reviews.
Exactly.
We're going to talk about
Logan, right? We're going to talk about Logan.
Logan's a great movie. I know y'all heard of Logan.
Yeah, you got to watch Logan.
X-23 looking bad.
Yeah, she is.
Definitely, we're going to talk about so many things on this show. We're going to talk about stories that people don't know if you're not familiar with a certain story. We're going to discuss the story, tell you how I break it down. We're going to talk about origins of characters. We're going to
absolutely
just discuss everything. We're going to review comics, review movies, review anything. If you have questions, you write us. We'll
put it in the comments.
We'll put it in the show.
And give a shout out to your Instagram account so people can start following you.
You can follow G&P Arrow. On Instagram or on Facebook, or you can go to GMPArrow.com if you want to pick up any kind of custom merchandise or anything. Just hit me up. We got you.
Yo, this is some of the custom merchandise. As you can see, I got my Magneto on my Cutler Ridge shirt. I got my actual No More Mutants on here. I got my logo. He made them all. So this is who I hit up all the time. So if you guys need merchandise, if you want a shirt, if you need something to go to the movies with, this is your man right here. And you guys know me. I'm on Instagram at NoMoreMutants. I've been doing this for 5 years. On the 24th of March, 5 years I've been posting. And all I did, dude, I just started posting stuff that I liked. Oh, yeah. And people ask me, how'd you get started? What you doing? You know, why'd you do it? I wanted to post a picture of Wolverine. That's literally what happened. And my wife is like, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that all the time.
I make my own page.
Yeah, so I made my own page. I went out there, I posted once, I posted 3 times a day, every so often. Then it just became habitual. And the only reason why I did that is because I had so many comic books and so many images on my computer. Right. And like, yeah, save it to the phone. Boom, and they just started flying. People started eating it up.
We have a good community. I mean, I think the comic world has blown up so much. I think before it was, like, at least me, I used to, you know, I do rap music. I grew up in the hood, so like you couldn't always tell everybody you collect comics or watch Star Wars. It was frowned upon, dude. So you were like, oh, you nerd. But now I think this whole thing just exploded. Right. We have the movies, merchandise. Yeah. Now it's just merged, just like in like music and everything. Yeah. It's just evolved.
And it first came from, remember Blade, the old movie? Oh my God, Snipes. Wesley Snipes, pay your taxes. Wesley Snipes, baby, pay your taxes. But Blade came out and we were like, yo, I know who Blade is. I know who that character is. If you were a comic book fan. But a lot of people didn't know he was a comic book character. But we did, and we liked it. And then the X-Men came out and they just started to pick up. And yeah, everybody has some gripes about X-Men or other movies and stuff like that. Some of the Spider-Men, you know, like, do you like Toby or do you like Garfield? Or do you like the new kid?
Tom Holland?
Yeah, Holland, you know. But you know what? At least we have it. In our day and age, what did you have to watch X-Men on?
Cartoons or just comic. We had to wait every month for the next one to come out to see what the hell just happened. It was like 9 pages in the comic book. You're like,
yeah, because you had ads. Remember like all the ads?
Exactly.
Yeah. You know, we could show them to you. We got proof right here. But if not, like in my day and age, I graduated high school in 1991. There was a crappy Captain America movie, and that's all we had. And we couldn't even really talk about this stuff.
You know what I understand the critics, because I know like you judge a movie and you let down with certain things, but you got to think, all right, Batman, Spider-Man, they've been around 70 years, 80 years. Which storyline do you pick and who do you make happy? You pick the gray and blue suit, you pick the dark all black suit. Yeah. Somebody's not gonna like it. Or the Spider-Man, you want the webs coming out of his skin, or you want the webs coming out of his cartridges. Who are you gonna make happy? And you have to put 2 hours, 70 years of comic stories.
Absolutely.
Which story do you pick?
Which one do you pick? That's why sometimes we feel like TV shows are the way to go for these characters. And you see now, you got so many TV shows on Netflix. You got Daredevil. You got Daredevil. You got the new Iron Fist. You got Luke Cage. You know, and some people give them bad reviews. Some people give them great reviews. But make up your own mind. Go watch them yourselves. Exactly. And you know what? I totally forgot. I said Blade. Yo, Batman. The old school. Keaton. The Joker was Nicholson. That was the stuff. I went to the theater opening night. Now, mind you, my dad dropped me off, and it was like
89,
89, something like that, dude. Old school, and I was mesmerized when that bat wings showed up in front of the moon,
Oh,
and then did the whoosh. You're like, this is it.
Where does he get those wonderful toys?
Yeah, and it was very campy, very corny-ish, kind of like the old 66 shows.
Tim Burton is very comic bookish, cartoonish
Yeah,
style.
absolutely. But then we had The Dark Knight, and that was amazing. Dude.
That was on like Goodfellas, Batman.
Oh,
it was like, that was more of a mob movie. It was like a villain movie.
Was,
Batman
especially
was
the
like
second
a featured.
movie.
Batman and Dark Knight was like a special guest in the Joker movie because it was like a mob gangster movie, and I was like, wow, they. Christopher Nolan just made this incredible picture.
I remember seeing the pictures of Heath, the first like images of what he could look like. I'm like, this looks nothing like Nicholson. Like, what is he doing? He's going to ruin it. To tell you the truth, I didn't even see the first Batman movie in the theater, and I didn't see the second one in the theater until somebody told me about it. I was so like, no, Christian Bale is not Batman. Wow. And then on top of that, the kid, Heath Ledger, no way. But after he passed away,
the guy from 10 Things They Hate About You is going
to be Joker. Dude. And I was like, no, that blonde kid is no way close to the Joker. What was the movie? The Knight's Tale. The Knight's Tale. I was like, no way, this kid is not it. But somebody came in, and it was a girl from work. Her name was Jessica. She's like, Ralph, have you seen it? And she's seen my desk. I had, little Batman stuff at my desk and, X-Men stuff. And like, I haven't seen it. And she's like, you have to go see it. And like, really? She's like, I just went for the third time.
Wow.
I'm like, all right, let me go see it. And when I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh. I mean, when he had the razor blade in the mouth, he's like, you want to know how I got these scars? And you're like...
Just the first shot. The first shot at the bank when they do that IMAX shot and he's holding the mask.
And the mask is an homage to the 1966 Joker when he took it off and he still had a mask, his face painted. It was amazing.
I found out that actually he did the makeup himself.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. What happened was he's like, look, if I was the Joker, I was the one's going to apply the makeup anyway. So he's like, let me do it. And then if you guys like it, and they loved it, they took pictures of it, and they had the makeup crew do it after that. But he did the original artwork of the paint.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Pretty cool.
As you can see, we got a Joker face there too.
Oh, that's that Capullo. That's what's this? Death of the Family?
Yeah, Death of the Family. He had already ripped off his face in the New 52, and he took it off, and it was crazy.
Great story. We're gonna have to cover this story.
Yes, we will.
Awesome story with all these new storylines. There's so many new storylines, alternate universes.
Absolutely.
There's like you said, the Venomverse, the Deadpool.
Oh yeah, Venomverse is coming.
The Spider-Verse is like
a Venom movie is coming. The Spider-Verse.
Wow.
Yeah, that Venom movie. Yeah, and everybody's asking me. We had the discussion ourselves. Is it going to be part of the MCU? Is it going to be part of the Sony universe?
I'm very curious because if they go very Sony by itself, it's going to be hard to.
Yeah.
How do you do a story without using the Tom Holland Spider-Man?
Exactly.
Can't use Andrew Garfield.
Nope.
So what do you do?
I think what they're going to do is use Andrew's universe. Excuse me, not Andrew's. Tom Holland's universe. Excuse me. They're going to use the new Spider-Man from the Civil War movie. They're going to make him part of that universe. He may not be featured prominently. I hope it is a anti-hero, very dark, or kind of like we got with Deadpool.
Right.
Look at it. I love the shirt, dude.
That's that Deadpool Punisher there.
That's awesome, dude.
Another G&P Arrow custom. If you need, just go to my Instagram, come shop.
Yep. But you know how Venom was, Deadpool was kind of dark, and he was a hero, but he wasn't a hero. He did things his way. That's what I'm hoping to see as Venom. I do want to see the symbiote. I want to see the attack.
He should be a big guy.
Yes.
No, that 70s show. He's a cool, funny guy, but...
Who did you say? Yeah, I don't even remember that kid.
Somebody that built like Brock Lesnar's size, or like they did Drax. Topher Grace as Venom?
No.
He's not even a Peter. He's like skinny like a Peter Parker.
Yeah. He looked like a crackhead,
Venom's always been a big old swole, like
the Todd McFarlane Venom.
Yes, big Venom. Huge head, big body.
Yeah, I want to see the symbiote come on him and the head and the mouth and the lips. And I want him to be dark. I would love to see Carnage.
I was just about to say Carnage. They mentioned him a while ago. They did an Easter egg in one of the movies.
Really?
They mentioned his,
I didn't see that.
His name.
His symbiote or his
regular name.
Yeah, yes, the character's name.
Exactly. It was like on a news report.
Yeah, because he's a mass murderer. He's crazy like that.
So Carnage definitely needs to be a character. Needs to be put on Marvel. You need to do this. You need to take it from Sony.
Absolutely.
Get all these characters.
If Sony still works with them, like I could picture like hey, can we borrow some people from your universe and help us create this story and do it the Marvel way, not the Sony way, the Marvel way.
When they gave the Spider-Man, it included not just him. I'm pretty sure that's like the whole they can use Gwen Stacy, Mary Jane, Jameson, May. They have to have like a whole pack. I'm pretty sure it's not just him. I think it's the whole.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a standalone movie where it's just going to be a Venom movie, one, and nothing else. It has
no
to be
Spider-Man. Who's he gonna fight?
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah. He's going to be robbing a bank. That's the whole movie, and the cops are after him. Like, come on, it's going to be garbage. It has to have Spider-Man in it. It has to have other cameos. Maybe we can see some snippets of the Sinister Six.
That'd be awesome.
Okay, I'm going to time out real fast. I got to give a shout out to Kevin Smith. He's the one that literally turned me on to doing the podcast. He's the one that actually told me so many times. I was listening to Fat Man on Batman and like, dude, start your podcast, and I did. So I'm a big. I want to give a shout out to him. The Logan movie was great. I don't want to jump off topic. I am a brown guy, a brown and tan suit.
You're a brown guy?
Yeah, brown. I am kind of brown.
Donald Trump.
Building that wall in Cutler Ridge.
We're the brown guys.
Yeah, we are the brown guys. You should name it the brown guys.
The brown guys.
But the film was great. I gave it a 9.8. I think the only thing I wanted to see, just one scene, and it's something that I talked to my daughter about, which is I would love to see clips from all the other movies, not within it, but as flashback, because we all know it's the last Hugh Jackman Wolverine film. I just wanted to see the flashback.
They mentioned the Statue of Liberty in the movie, which is from the X-Men 1 movie with Logan, Magneto.
And the hotel. Did you notice the hotel?
Yeah.
The hotel actually had the Liberty, and it had the Statue of Liberty there. Yeah. So it was kind of like a shout out to the old movie.
One thing that they fixed that I was hoping, I thought they were going to, which I hated, I know you guys hate it too. When every movie that Wolverine was in, he does that stupid jump, and I know they're trying to pay homage to like the page that you showed me. Yeah. That Wolverine's pulling back, but it looked corny in every movie. I couldn't stand it. And this one they actually did it pretty good.
Yeah, they did.
When he was running and he just dove, and he looked more natural than the like flying in the air. You look like he's just on strings, but they just edited it out. So.
And I love that he said like, "Get behind me," and she X-23 got behind him, and she just jumped right off of his back and just dove in herself.
She gave it. Well, I don't want to give away too much, but she gave the other villain in the movie a beat down.
Yeah,
more than anybody else.
She was a little savage, and I really appreciated that because if you know the character in the comic books, she even has a trigger scent. Like if you release a certain scent, she just kills on sight. It doesn't matter. Hard R, dude. We got Cam, by the way. We got my boy Cam doing sound and do the video. So we're gonna be looking to the side, and that's Cam. But
Oh, we gotta discuss that.
Yeah, that's a whole.
We're gonna discuss the House of M story.
House of M story, yeah, absolutely. House of M. I'm a big Magneto fan and a big Cyclops fan.
We're definitely gonna have a segment where we discuss the whole House of M story. It's a great story.
If you haven't read it, go read it.
I was familiar with it, but I wasn't too. And Ralph here just broke it down for me, and I'm like, you know what? We have to put this on a podcast, and we have to show you guys. Because
we'll definitely jump on that.
Great story.
It's a great story. There's so many great stories. I mean, I am a big Batman Hush fan, which you haven't read, right?
I haven't read Hush yet.
No.
And I keep hearing.
This guy hasn't read Hush. I'm going to introduce him.
Shame on me. I know.
This is a big shout out to my cousin Shem who got me this.
Okay.
He sent me this because I told him I'm a big Jim Lee fan. He went to one of the shows, and awesome. He got it signed by Jim and everything. That's nice. That's real nice. And it's the whole thing from front to back. I mean, you gotta love that art, dude. That art is amazing. I mean, I could be here all day. Look at that. He's all
Jim Lee has been one of the best.
Look at Huntress, dog. That's amazing. I don't know how many hours. I mean, think about the hours that man put into drawing every image on this.
When in the Fat Man
on Batman,
Fat Man on Batman, he discussed Jim Lee's rise in Marvel and how his whole first year was like just drawing shadows.
Oh my gosh, he was
and stuff like that.
Jim actually was sharing with Kevin Smith on his show. I think it's episode like 35, 36. Look for it. It's like 2 episodes that he has. Wow. But the guy, he was going to college and
dental school.
Yeah, a dental school or something like that. And his parents like put up the money for school. And he's like, I want to take a break. And then Dad's like, what do you want to do? He's like, I want to draw comics. And he's like, what? Yeah, Dad, that's what I want to do. He convinced his parents to give him 1 year to make it. 1 year. And he has posted, Jim Lee has actually posted the rejection letters online on Instagram from Marvel and DC. Like, sorry kid, keep trying. Sorry, keep trying. But he said that he would go jogging at the school, and he was out there jogging. That's Nick Fury right there. Sam Jackson's amazing, but that's Nick Fury. That's classic Nick Fury.
Hasselhoff style.
Yes. Look at the white hair. He looks so good too. And he gives Rogue an actual blue uniform too.
Nice.
Yeah. But Jim was saying that he would jog the school, and he would just start reciting names, of comic book artists like Miller and Ramada and all this stuff. Yeah, that's a nice Magneto right there. And that's Carol. That's Carol Danvers, who's going to get her own movie. Brie Larson is going to be Captain Marvel.
She looked good. I saw her in what is it, Con? Yeah, she looked.
How was
good.
it? How was it?
It was entertaining. It wasn't like, oh my god, go watch it, but we can review that too.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess
definitely.
that falls under this world.
Yeah, we're geeks. We review anything you guys want us to. If you guys want us to review a specific story, specific movie, get our opinion, what we thought about it, what we hate about it, we'll go ahead and do that. We're here to show you guys love. Again, follow us. We want you guys to interact with us, share with us. If you guys want to tell us what is your favorite comic book, go ahead and tell us, or something that you want us to cover.
Hit us up right here. Hit them up at NoMutants, at NoMoreMutants.
Yep, on Instagram.
Right here at G&P Arrow. Just hit us up. Look at these names. Look it up. You know how to use social media.
Yep. If you need a shirt, that's your man.
Hit me up.
Hit him up. We appreciate you guys coming. Thanks for coming to the first ever No More Mutant show. And we're over here from Studio G&P in Cutler Ridge.
Yes, sir.
Peace.